Okay, everyone, welcome to our English class. This is teacher Daniel, and today we are gonna begin lesson C. This class is for Ventures4. You are listening to teacher Daniel's class, the best teacher, and you are the best student because you are teacher Daniel's student. Uh, so this week we are going to study an important subject. We are going to talk about participles as adjectives. And I mentioned this before. I mentioned this multiple times. Well, when we talk about this, you're going to remember many things that we've talked about. It won't be a total surprise. But today, I hope the class will be something very, how can I say, uh, enlightening. You know, something that will help you realize things you already knew. It will help you clarify. It'll help you see better and understand better and hopefully speak better, right? Um, so, rem I mentioned, so take a look here. So first, sorry, I'm just excited about the class today. First, just go to your student book and open your student book on page 100. Go to your textbook and open your textbook on page 100. Okay? So, get your student book. Go to your student book, page 100. Okay? And now I want you to go and check this part here. Yes, number 1. Okay, let's take a look. So look here. Participles as adjectives. What are we talking about? Basically, we are talking about words that look like verbs, but in practice, they are adjectives. Okay? Let me repeat this again slowly. Participles as adjectives. What is this all about? We are talking about words that look like adjectives. Oh, sorry. We are talking about words that look like verbs. Words that look like verbs, but they are functioning. They in practice they are adjectives. They are qualifying. They are words that are talking about a quality of a noun. Okay? It, okay? Okay, so you won't miss this explanation. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna write this down in this note here. Okay? So, participles. Okay, participles as adjectives. Okay? And what is this? What is this? Is this words that look like verbs, but they function as adjectives. Okay? Good? Um, let's now go one step further. Okay, one step further. Verbs. Okay, ending with ed and ing that function as as qualifiers. Yeah, I can put that qualifiers. Is the same thing. This the second definition. This, look here. This is the same as this one here on top. I'm just explaining better. Okay? Okay? So, what are we going to do? Now, I'm gonna show you an example. Okay? Okay? Participles are forms of verbs. They can end in ed or ing. Sometimes we use them as adjectives. Often, the ing form describes a thing or a person, and the ed form describes the way someone feels. Okay? For example, look here. I'm tired. It looks like a simple past verb, right? Because of this ed. But this word here is not the verb. The verb is this. This is an adjective. Okay? Tired, in this case, is functioning as an adjective. It's talking about a quality of this person here. I. Who is tired? I. Okay? Good. The same. Let's continue here. The same as this one here. Let's go to the next one. Interested. Look. Interested. It looks like a verb, a simple past verb because it has ed here, but it's not a verb. This is not a verb. The verb is like here. This is the verb. This is an adjective. Interested? Who? He. Okay? Good. So what's happening, what's going on here is this. Tired, interested, disappointed. All these three words, they are functioning as adjectives, not verbs. That's the important thing you have to understand. Okay? This is very important for you to catch today. Okay? Good? So look, all these end with ed, right? And look, I want you to pay attention to this. They are all qualifying I, a person. In this case, he. Who who is disappointed? Who are disappointed? They are disappointed. Okay? So usually, look what it says is, so the ed form describes the way someone feels. Someone. I, he, they. Okay? Good? Now, do you have any questions? So, a good thing for you is to write down your questions. Every time you have a question, you write them down and then you ask me later. Okay? This is very important. I need you to do that. Okay? I need you to um, write down your questions and come to me later. Okay? So, did you understand everything? Okay? So when you have a participle, a word that looks like a verb and ends with ed, usually qualifies someone. It talks about how someone feels. Okay? Good. Now, let's go to the next one. Okay? So, I'm gonna even delete everything here because I don't want you to. Okay, now let's focus on this now. Okay? Now, ending with ing. Okay? Look. Tiring. Tiring. Okay? It looks like a verb, but it's not a verb. Okay? Because here it's functioning as a quality, an adjective. An adjective of what? Who or what is tiring? The job. Okay? The job. Interesting. It looks like a verb, but it's not a verb. Okay? Why it's not a verb? Because it's being used as a qualifier, and it can't be a verb here. Why? See, they are not connected. So what you could get confused is to think that this is present continuous or any continuous tense here. But it's not, because you have this one separating from the verb here. See? This is separating the verb here. Separating the verb. So this is totally independent. Okay? And when you look, interesting. What is interesting? Who is interesting? This. Okay. Okay. Disappointing. What is disappointing? The grades. Okay. This is okay. One thing that you have to understand is this one now, because this part is the one that I think it'll be the most difficult, because it looks like present continuous. Look, is tiring, is interesting, are disappointing. It looks like present continuous, right? But it's not. Why? The sentence will tell you. The sentence will tell you that this is not present continuous. The meaning of the sentence will tell you. Why? Because usually these participles that function as adjectives, they are stative participles. They talk about a state, not an action. Okay? So how can you continuously tire? You know, so this is the uh, so the contest will. So what my advice to you is for you to read. And as you read, you will understand the difference. Okay? Um, what I want you to do now is to focus on the video now. Okay? Focus on the video now. We're gonna watch the explanation video. Let's watch the video. Okay?
Participles as adjectives. Unit 8, Lesson C. Adjectives ending in ed and ing. Watch and listen. Participles are forms of verbs. They can end in ed or ing. Sometimes we use them as adjectives. Often the ing form describes a thing or person, and the ed form describes the way someone feels. Ed adjectives describe a person's feelings.
I'm tired of this job.
Ing adjectives describe a thing.
This is a tiring job. This job is tiring.
Ed adjectives describe a person's feelings.
He's interested in this task.
Ing adjectives describe a thing.
This is an interesting task. This task is interesting.
Ed adjectives describe a person's feelings.
They're disappointed about their grades.
Ing adjectives describe a thing.
These are disappointing grades. These grades are disappointing.
Ed adjectives describe a person's feelings.
She was excited about her vacation.
Ing adjectives describe a thing.
It was an exciting vacation. Her vacation was exciting.
Check your understanding. Look at the picture. Complete the 3 sentences using tired or tiring. Now listen to the sentences.
This is a tiring job. I'm tired of this job. This job is tiring.
This task is interesting. This is an interesting task.
He's interested in this task.
They're disappointed about their grades.
These grades are disappointing. These are disappointing grades. Her vacation was exciting. It was an exciting vacation.
She was excited about her vacation.
Let's review. Ed adjectives. Ing adjectives.
I'm tired of this job. This is a tiring job. This job is tiring.
He's interested in this task. This is an interesting task. This task is interesting.
They're disappointed about their grades. These are disappointing grades. These grades are disappointing.
Okay, everyone. I hope the video helped you understand a little bit more about this subject. Don't worry, we are gonna practice a little bit, and I hope the practice will clarify uh, anything that you might have still cloudy in your mind. But before, let's take a break. Okay, stretch, get a cup of coffee, just go to the bathroom, relax a little bit, and then we come back for practice. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. Bye bye.